Hello everyone! After a whole year of filming, I have accrued an incredible amount of empty products, and this isn't even the whole of it either, because I've absent-mindedly thrown things away. Let me show you what I have been collecting the empty products in. It doesn't even fit in the frame, it's so big. So, finally, I've got time to film, and if you wanted to know where I was, I did film a short video a couple of seconds ago explaining where I've been. So I'm really excited to get rid of these out of my life, put them, in fact, as soon as I finish talking about each product, I'm putting them in the bin bag because it's taking over my room, it's taking over my life. I can't even hold all of these up, there are so many. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of the Batiste original dry shampoos, and what can I say about this? It does the job. You spray it in your hair and it gives you kind of a second day, a second life. It's kind of like respawn for your hair. And I really my hair is so greasy, it's really dry on the ends and really greasy on the top. So because I have to get up really early, I don't have time to wash my hair every morning. So dry shampoo really does the job. The negative of this is that the canister lasts for such a small amount of time. I find it quite an expensive thing to keep up with, so what I've started doing now is just using talc in my hair. I kind of just put a little bit into my hands and then like zhuzh it through the roots, and it does the same job. I've then got 3 of the Batiste in the Floral and Unflirty Blush collection. I can't say that this particularly made me feel any more flirty than usual. The translation of this is Seduction Fleurie. It's just dry shampoo. Anyway, I've got the big ones and the little ones. Same again, it smells a little bit more feminine, a little bit more flirty, and it does exactly the same job, but it doesn't have that lifespan. I have got another brand of dry shampoo that I tried out, and it's Asda's own brand. It's rubbish. I didn't really use it all the way through, and it just feels more wet. Batiste is definitely a really good brand because it does soak up all of the grease and it doesn't leave too much of a residue, whereas this one did feel a bit wet and it needed a lot more product to do the job. Into the bin. It's been a really long time since I used this, so I'm going to rack my brains and see if I can remember what it was like. This is the VO5 Ultimate Hold 5 Vital Benefits Weather Resistant Hairspray. The thing which I really like about this range is that it all smells really nice, and Ultimate Hold gave okay hold. I don't remember it being particularly sticky. It lasts a long time. You've got lots and lots in the canister. Okay, the 5 vital benefits it claims is that it gives you all day hold. I wouldn't imagine that any hairspray would give you hold all day, but I didn't find that it wore out of my hair too quickly. Weather protection. Probably not as good as an umbrella. Ultra fast drying spray with no sticky residue. That's true, it didn't have a sticky residue at all. But then again, it wouldn't give you as much hold as maybe one with a more sticky residue would give you. Healthy shine and UV filter. I didn't really notice any of those things, but it did a good job as a just go-to hairspray that it's not too pricey either, the VO5 range. So this is the Lee Stafford treatment for hair that never grows past a certain length. Hair growth treatment with pro-growth complex for strength from within. So what you're supposed to do with this is get quite a substantial amount and massage it into your head, which is a really relaxing, nice thing to do, especially because it's Lee Stafford, so it still smells really good. All the Lee Stafford things smell so good. Did it make my hair grow any longer? Probably not. I didn't notice a difference. In fact, it made my hair a little bit more heavy and took more washing out. But as a treatment for the ends, it worked quite well. So whilst I wouldn't repurchase this, it was quite a treat to use at the time. I've got another Lee Stafford product, and that's the argan oil from Morocco. Nourishing Miracle Oil with Pro Argan Complex, a lightweight oil treatment for all hair types. Again, it smells really good. It's from Lee Stafford, so of course it does. It did make my hair feel really soft and silky on the ends. I would apply it when it was wet, and then a little bit more. I'd warm it up between my hands and then rub it through the ends, and it did make my hair feel nice and smooth. It didn't weigh it down particularly. and yes, I liked it. I might repurchase it, but there are other hair oils out there. I've actually got 2 of these, but I've lost the other one. This is the Tresemme Split Remedy. Split Mend and Protection Leave-In Treatment. So this is a leave-in conditioner from Tresemme. I don't like it when products lie to me. Nothing is going to mend split ends, because once your hair's split, I mean, it's dead. It can't just magically repair itself. So, but then again, it made my hair nice and silky. Leave-in conditioner. My hair is particularly dry at the moment because of the colouring, so it does need a little bit of extra help. And I mean, I repurchased this, so it must be quite good, I suppose. I'd probably repurchase it again. I'm quite interested to try the Platinum Strength one. If anyone's had any experience with that, I'd love to hear about what you think of it, because I think that will be my next thing to buy. Okay, I'm going to start getting onto body things now. So I repurchased this over and over. I don't know why I've only got 2, because I've definitely got through more of these. It's the Garnier Body 7 Days Nourishing Lotion, and this one is in the Softening Cocoa Butter scent for rough and dry skin. This smells so good. I really enjoy putting this on. 7 days, I don't think it would last for 7 days, but I usually use it straight after I've got out of the shower, after drying. And yes, really like the smell, really like how moisturising it is, and I definitely repurchase. Okay, then I've got Dove Summer Glow Nourishing Lotion with a subtle gradual tanner. I've got the normal one, which I bought by accident, and then the medium to dark skin one that I bought deliberately. And this is really, really good. I've stopped using self-tanners altogether because I'm so rubbish at it. My hands always look really awful afterwards. I get like white bits in here and like collective tanning bits. I can't do it properly with the normal tanners, so I have moved on to gradual tanners, and it's working so much better. This gives you a really natural looking tan. It's not too orange. It hasn't really got a green tinge to it, but it's definitely natural looking, and it doesn't build too gradually. You can definitely see the difference after you've put it on for one application, and then you can continue to build it afterwards. It's moisturising as well. Really, really recommend these. I've bought these over and over. Then I've got Vaseline Essential Moisture, just another moisturiser. This was nothing special, nothing to write home about. I wouldn't repurchase it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell good like that other Garnier one. It's all about the smell. The next thing I've got is the Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Plus Night Cream, and I've got 2 of these, and I've got another one on the go. Once I find a product that I really like, I just stick to it, which probably doesn't make me a very good reviewer, because I have tried fewer things than potentially other people have on YouTube. But no, what's the point? If you find something you like, you may as well just stick to it. So yeah, these things are fabulous. Yep, thick and moisturising. I wake up and I never feel like my skin is too tight, so I definitely recommend the Nivea Anti-Wrinkle Night Cream. Okay, I've got 3 of these. Just goes to show, once I've committed to something, you know, I'm really loyal to a brand. So Nivea Visage Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Plus Pore Refining Day Cream with SPF 15, and this is a really kind of refreshing moisturiser. It's not too heavy for the daytime. Pore refining, I don't know if it refines my pores, but my skin is kind of combination. I've got oil here, and then kind of dryness here from the Epiduo treatment that I use for my skin. Yeah, I really, really like this. I've got another one on the go at the moment, and I definitely repurchased it and definitely recommend it. I've also got 2 of these. Again, it's the Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Energizing Day Cream, and it's a little bit thicker than the pore refining version, which is better for the winter time. Okay, let's talk about eye cream. I am a really committed user of the Clinique All About Eyes eye cream. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one on the go. These are amazing. I've got really dry under eyes, and sometimes when I apply concealer, it kind of gets a bit kind of I don't know, my skin is just disgusting. So, and this really solved my problem. It's kind of a gel consistency. It's not too thick and heavy, but it's not too runny either. So it really feels like I'm moisturising and treating my eye area, and it makes my makeup go on nice and smoothly. I'm going to continue repurchasing this till the end of time. I really, really hope they never discontinue this, because I'm heavily reliant on it. I would possibly consider trying some different ones. I've heard some good things about the Kiehl's avocado one, I think, but it makes me feel nervous and a little bit like I might be betraying All About Eyes. So yeah, I'll always repurchase these. I think they're fabulous. I briefly trialled, well not trialled, I got this from my brother for Christmas, the Clinique Even Better Eyes Dark Circle Corrector, and this is one that has the metal bit at the end. You squeeze a little bit out and then massage it onto your eyes, and it's a coloured eye cream, and I mean it was really, I think these are quite expensive and you get such a small amount, and it didn't correct my dark circles particularly. Do you know what works even better? This Garnier roll-on stuff. It's pretty much the same thing, a coloured eye cream that you roll on with a cool metal bit, apart from these cost, you know, well, I don't know actually, £5 to £10, and this one was significantly more expensive than that. So I just think I'm going to have to accept the fact that I always look tired, and the fact that no expense that I could ever pay will correct that. So I wouldn't repurchase this. It didn't really do anything to my dark circles, and now it goes in the bin. Okay, this is getting to be quite a long video, so I'm going to try and wrap things up as quickly as possible. I've got the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Beauty Serum. This stuff is really, really good. It's so silky and smooth, and I don't know whether it does correct wrinkles or not. I really feel like any kind of cream isn't really going to change your skin once it's already aged, but it does. It feels so luxurious to rub into your skin, and it does kind of blur out quite fine lines, so definitely would recommend this. I haven't repurchased it because I'm waiting for a No. 7 voucher. I really resent having to pay full price for No. 7 products because they do £5 vouchers quite frequently, so I'll be on the lookout. Next time I get a voucher, I'm definitely going to repurchase this. I've got two No. 7 makeup removers. They are essentially the same thing, but they changed the formula. This was the original one, which was really good, in a pump bottle, which was fabulous, and it does take off your makeup nice and easily. The new formula, and I'll show you what it looks like. The new formula is like separated. There's a heavier layer at the bottom, and then what I can only assume is an oily layer on the top. So you have to shake it up before you quickly whip the lid off. It hasn't got a pump applicator this time, which is kind of annoying. Quickly, while it's still mixed up, apply it to a cotton pad, and then I kind of hold it over my eyes until the makeup's dissolved. So obviously I like that because I repurchased it. I think I'm nearly there. Then I've got the Beauty Flash Balm by Clarins, which is amazing. I've repurchased this lots of times. It's not a moisturiser, it's not a serum, it's like this, it is a lovely balm that kind of, it acts similarly to a serum because it makes your skin feel quite plumped up and fills in the little lines. So the Beauty Flash Balm, it claims to give your skin radiance in a flash with a smooth, a thin layer over your face and neck. Do not rub in. I've been rubbing in. Yeah, it does make your skin look nice and radiant, and it just feels so luxurious and such a treat to rub it into your skin. Definitely recommend this. I think it's great. I've got two of the Urban Decay D-Slicks. I've got the old packaging and the new packaging. I'm nearly at the end of my other tub, and I've got a backup one just ready. I absolutely love these. They set your makeup and kind of take down the powderiness that when you've blotted, your skin can kind of look a bit too cakey. So it takes that down, and I really feel like it does make your makeup last a lot longer than it would without, especially because it's really hot in England at the moment, so I'm quite relying on this, really. This one is specifically for people with oily skin, which is what I've got. Paraben-free temperature control technology. I don't know how they do it, it's like magic. You just spray it onto your face after you've finished your makeup, and it sets your makeup in place. Okay, I've got some mascaras here. I have got 4, which seems like I might have had more actually that I've got through. The first one is the Lash Out Butterfly one, which I think is L'Oreal. Yep. And it's got quite a strange looking wand. It kind of curves around. This was okay. It worked a lot better when it had dried out a little because it was quite wet initially, and the wand was really good. I didn't have any issues with this. So, yep, that was okay. The L'Oreal Telescopic, I really love the plastic combs because I feel like you get a lot more control over the application, I suppose. And I've repurchased this many times, definitely recommend. This is in the carbon black variation. This next one is a Clinique one, the High Length Mascara. This has got quite a strange wand. It barely has any bristles on it. It's in a kind of curved bit here. There's only bristles on one side. It really is like a comb. And I thought that was really average considering the price. Definitely wouldn't purchase that again. And then I had a tester of the Clinique High Impact Mascara, which was okay. It's got a bristle fat wand, which is unusual for me. I usually prefer the plastic ones because I feel like you get more precision. And this was okay. I'd probably just continue going back to the telescopic ones because that's my personal favourite. Right, I've got two kind of highlighter pens here. One of them is the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat, which when I first started using this, about more than 10 years ago now I think, I used to think it was a concealer, so I was putting this under my eyes. Little did I know I was actually just highlighting the problem I was having. I repurchased this recently and I was using it kind of in the high areas of my face. It was okay. I prefer powder and cream highlighters, I think, to this kind of pen. If I'm going to try and highlight my face, I'd want to do it properly, not just kind of subtly with this. And then I got the Aldi version of it. I don't just love Aldi. And it's the Lacura Beauty Concealing Pen, which did the job. I'll probably always continue to go back to the... No. This was okay. It was kind of thin. It didn't cover particularly well. And at the same time, it didn't highlight particularly well. It was just kind of a meh product. I'm getting through to the end. Okay, so I've got the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. I'm really worried. I think that they've discontinued this because it's my favourite foundation. I've got a spare one in the drawer and another one on the go. It's such a silky foundation. It's got really good yellow undertones. So I usually find that foundations often have quite pink undertones, but this one had lovely colour match for my skin. It was really kind of, it covered really well, but the texture was very lightweight and silky, and it lasted for a really good amount of time. So it smells really good too. I really hope they haven't discontinued this because I just love it. I've then got, and I haven't quite finished this, but I've binned it for some reason. It's the Garnier BB Cream in Light/Clair. I have a real love-hate relationship with this BB cream. Sometimes I think it's really good, other times I feel like it applies terribly and no amount of working it in makes it look even. But then when I'm in love with it, I feel like it's a really lovely consistency and that it covers just enough and it does blur imperfections like it claims to. I don't really know if I can give a proper review of this because I do go through cycles of loving it and hating it. I've got another one on the go at the moment. I haven't even finished this one. Down to the last two things. So I've got tea tree oil. I use this to dab onto my spots. This method is okay. It really does dry your spots out nice and quickly and gets them to go away with more of an urgency than perhaps they would on their own. However, it does really dry your skin out, so it has a tendency to kind of make your skin lift away, make your spot lift away from your face, which looks awful, especially if you're wearing makeup over the top of it. So gets rid of spots quickly, makes your face look really rubbish in the meantime. And the last thing that I've got to show is the Rimmel Clear Complexion Mattifying Powder, which was really good. It mattified my skin. This is such a cheap product as well. I haven't repurchased. I actually went for the Stay Matte powder this time. I think they pretty much do the same job, actually. It doesn't make your skin look too cakey. It's a really cheap way of taking down oil on your face. So that's it for my empties video. Now I can finally throw all those things in the bin, which will give me great pleasure. And now I'm going to try and edit this down to something that resembles a 15-minute video. That's going to be quite a challenge. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any other questions, please ask me in the comments section below, and I'm definitely going to try and start replying to my comments again. It's been lovely to film again, and if you have any requests as well, please put them down below to give me some ideas, because as I said, I'm quite out of practice. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!